Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Zara. You guys are watching Finance Square. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about, let me give you a hint, renewable energy. This is why I'm wearing green today. Now the reason why I want to talk about renewable energy, because for the past few weeks we have a guy by the name of Elon Musk that is talking about renewable energy. And he actually owned an electric car company that he actually founded, and also back in the days he co-founded PayPal. So because of his perspective on how important it is for Bitcoin mining to be green, he actually was able to move the market, in some cases in an uptrend, and in some other cases in a downtrend. So I thought it would be very interesting to see what is this renewable energy sector, how you can actually invest. And I actually want to give you a little bit of a hint. Now, most of the renewable energy big companies or investors actually are a company that were polluting for the past 100 years this earth. So because now there's this big new trend of carbon neutral or negative carbon, we're seeing more and more companies are adding, as part of their strategic investment moving forward, actually becoming more greener company. So because we have a spike in interest from institutional and company over the past 12 months, people are now paying attention to the importance of the mining of Bitcoin and where does this energy come from. Now this really made me think that in the future most likely Tesla will try to also mine Bitcoin. Now it's probably not going to be the first company going to be mining Bitcoin with greener energy, but there'll be a very good video for us to cover and explain to what is the fundamental of renewable energy, what are the different types, what is the usual potential, and how you can actually start investing. So let's start. So what is renewable energy? So renewable energy is any energy that is originates from natural resource is known as renewable energy. This is simple. We're not talking about energy that is polluting the earth. It's basically the aim is for any energy that is naturally created, it doesn't pollute the earth. Now there's obviously a few types of energy source. In this case we're going to look at solar energy. So obviously the country has a lot of tendency to get a lot of sunlight. This can be a very interesting sector for them to look into and to generate some money, or to obviously shift the current energy system. If it's not into the green energy, move into the solar energy. And then we have wind energy. So wind energy is actually very simple. The process of generating electrical or mechanical energy with the use of wind is known as wind energy. This is basically one of the other one. Then you have biomass energy. So any material can be obtained from plant and animal is known as biomass. Okay, so basically it's derived from the waste of wood, crop, and trees. On burning biomass, heat energy is produced, which can be later utilized to generate steam for running turbine to produce electricity. And then you have geothermal energy. The heat that comes from the subsurface of the earth is known as geothermal. Then we have some South Latin American countries who are actually talking about them looking to mine Bitcoin using geothermal energy, basically using volcanic energy. Now there's potential for this sector is really immense. So based on this following research, they are basically looking at 8.3% compound growth until 2026. Alright, so this is quite interesting. Now the impact for the renewable energy is huge. We're talking about $1.3 trillion GDP, for example, and creating more than 24.4 million jobs by 2030. So this is obviously something for you guys to consider, and again I think for the next 1 year or 2 we're going to have more and more renewable energy sector. A company that will be also trying to provide solution for mining company, because now it's becoming a big trend. So they're going to maybe solicit a company to maybe move from more dirty energy to more greener energy, which will maybe tentative to companies that already have this zero footprint carbon, also to look at maybe mining or maybe purchasing Bitcoin that didn't really pollute the earth in a way. Now, you can also look at investing if you are accredited investor through maybe a pre-IPO. If, for example, you have a few of those platforms here, then you have, if you don't know what company to select that is related to renewable energy, you can always look here at this corporate portfolio. It's going to give you a nice breakdown of all the relevant companies that are heavily focused on renewable energy. You can either select them individually, so basically you're going to be buying those stock, or you can actually just copy the whole sector and you're going to have full exposure to all the company that is literally focused on renewable energy. Now if you look at the last few years, okay, so let's look here. So last year this renewable energy generated 71%. This year we're in negative minus 10%, but if we do like an average 2016 to 2020, we're getting a 25% average gain return, which obviously was heavily affected by 2020 and 2017. Now again, this is something that I think if you are in the crypto industry and you are staking, or if you are mining, for example, I think this is something for you guys to give maybe another hedge, for example, because people already are investing in renewable energy because there's already this whole notion of having a smart city, electric train, electric cars, and now if you're going to be moving into the also green energy mining, this can really boost all this energy or renewable energy company to maybe, if we're foreseeing an average of 25% growth, we might be looking at 30%, even 35% average growth from now until the upcoming years. So this is my coverage for renewable energy. I'm going to leave all the link information in the description below, also in multiple language. And until next time, bye bye.